decided to defend today.
What's that?
We decided to defend today. We showed the attack last week. We just thought we'd come out and have a defensive afternoon.
So it's all planning.
It's always part of the plan, you know that, Paul.
Would that be the least convincing of the 5 wins?
Pardon?
Would that be the least convincing of the 5 wins?
Well, I'm not looking at how we've won them. I just know we've won 5 games. So I'm place in the season where it's. I always ask myself, what do we play 24 rounds for? We play 24 rounds so we get better, and towards the end of the season, you're supposed to be at your peak. So I've got to assume that's what we're doing. We're having our moments, and good, bad, and indifferent. And
Just a lack of patience that last half an hour, was it, Wayne?
no, not really. We were just losing our way. Yeah. It wasn't so much the patience. We were just going away from the things that we know kind of work for us. But anyway, having a bad day like that, you defend. It's that's the other side of the game, and we did that really well today. It's the best defensive performance we put in. So.
Yeah, of course, you guys time at the start of the week. Did that take an emotional
No.
toll on any of the boys?
No.
Sam Burgess is running battle with Lachlan Lewis. What do you make of it?
Yeah, well, look, I don't tend to get myself fined here today, so, but, I've been supportive of what the refs have been trying to do, okay, give us more football, and I'm a fan of that, but I told them early in this, that when I knew what was going down, that, the issue was going to be for us what was happening in the tackle. And, you all saw today, so that had a huge impact on the game, because of what was going on in the ruck and the play the ball area. And, I said I support what they're trying to do, but at the same time, as I told them then, I said, look, players, unfortunately, I've never probably been in an era in the game where I think the players are less compliant than they've ever been. They stretch everything they possibly can out there on the field. And that puts a lot more pressure on the referees as well. So it's not a criticism here, it's just a fact, it's what I'm seeing, and today I thought was the worst I've seen that situation as well.
So do you reckon that was a big reason why it was such
Well, the game never flowed. The game never got to a point where it flowed, because it couldn't.
Do you think it's got progressively worse as the weeks have rolled on?
Well, of course I do, because players are players, and they're going to, once they realise there's a bit of slack being cut somewhere for them, they'll take a bit more of it. As I said, I support what they're doing, but you need cooperation from the other side, and I never thought they'd get that cooperation. I don't think they will. They might get it from some teams, but they're not going to get it from every team.
Well, you've always been about open and free-flowing football, and you won't get into the grind and the wrestle. But do you ever think, oh well, we have to play within the rules, and if they're allowing it, we'll play within those rules?
Sometimes it's not what I think; it's what the players think, and they take it in their own bat to make their own decisions out there sometimes. So, but that's not what the conversation's about. The conversation's about the refs trying to give us more time with the football, entertain the fans better, and I totally agree with that. It's at a point where, if teams aren't going to work in with them, then we've got ourselves a problem.
Is the onus there on the team that's doing the offending, Wayne, or is it on the referees to blow the whistle? And you're saying that the players...
Mate, sport's supposed to be about fairness and all those things that we believe in, right? But it doesn't always work out that way. So we have a referees out there to adjudicate, and that's what they've got to do, So, but as I said, I'm not blaming them. I'm saying because they've tried to open the game up, okay, have less penalties, less downtime, and then the players are abusing it to put them in a situation where you saw it today. You all sat and watched it. I've got to talk about it. If I didn't talk about it, not one is right about it. So that's the part that annoys me is, you saw that. We talk about the Lachlan.
Game, though, Wayne, there's
absolutely,
there's mandatory and there's discretionary penalties, and it seems they've all gone out the window.
Well, you write that because I like that, Paul. Okay?
But there's going to be occasions the referee's going to have to blow the whistle, right? Otherwise, you're going to have it sliding back.
Of course there are, and but the
I know
point.
I'm not blaming the referees. I'm just saying there's going to be times that rather than erring one way in the way of not blowing the whistle, make sure it's open. They're going to have to blow the whistle to make sure it is open.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you on that point.
You know,
Right? I'm just telling you what's happening now, because they are trying to be lenient. They are trying to get us to cooperate, right, and work within the rules, and they're trying to put the whistle away. But I'm saying at times we're not complying with the rules, right? We're way outside the rules, and that's what happened out there today. And if you talk about the Lachlan Lewis, the Sam Burgess blow up there coming into half-time, that was all about what happened at the play the ball area. You know, what he was allowed to get away with. And Sam didn't want to tolerate that. You know, that was one, but that's what we're going to see a lot more of.
So what's the solution, Wayne? Do we go back to the crackdown?
Well, the solution is, ref, and what's in front of you. It's always been the solution. You know, if there's a necessary time on the ground and interference with the play the ball area, whatever it is, blow the whistle. If you're getting their cooperation, everyone's working to give you a game you want, you'll cut a bit more slack. There's no grey areas for me with it.
When have you thought at all about how you might want to fill the gap left by Inglis, given there is that space there?
No, I haven't.
No plans?
Well, I've got a weekend off. I might think about it for you.
No
Okay.
plans on your list?
No. No.
Thanks, everyone.
No.